Copy Chicken Wing, Soulstar, APXY, Snoro. Hope everyone wished Raisin. Good to see you, man. Hope everyone wished Dog a happy birthday today. How does furniture feel? It feels strange. I'm not gonna lie. Not used to sitting on couches. It's mainly a desk chair, office chair all the time. Bitcoin Brenda, good to see you. I think we're using your PFP in. Yeah, we are. We are using your PFP inside of the new casino for some of the banners. It is 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. 2 p.m. in Sao Paulo right now. And this one's going to be kind of short, Billy. Welcome, welcome. Q Stack, Richard, Petros, see all you guys. Stone Cold as always, Marco. Yeah, so we're gonna go over the stats, answer some questions, give you guys a timeline on and some updates of things that have happened in the past week. But overall, this trip was like a massive success. Let me see. Let me just grab my phone. So we've been meeting with all sorts of companies, aggregators, game providers. We had long talks with Evolution and BetB. We spent a lot of time with the BetB team this weekend and really got to know them. And I think that's like the real value of coming down to these conferences is it's just you get these, in IRL connections with people, and then it opens the door to new opportunities, new business partnerships, et cetera, et cetera. And the BetB team is excited to see us go live. They were kind of busting my chops because we began integration. We began the conversation with BetB like 3 to 4 months ago, and we didn't want to update the sportsbook into the old platform. So that's why it's not going to be live until V2. But hopefully you guys got to see the new sportsbook theme, the quick video that I shared. And if you didn't see it, you can go to the staging site. Let me see. I think it's DEDPRZ.com. DEDPRZ.electronics.com. I'll share the link in 1 second, guys. Okay. All right. And okay. Actually, I'll just share my screen really quickly so you guys can see it. How was your trip, Architecture? Before I share my screen, good. Everything good? Enjoyed Peru?
Yeah, I can say if anybody's been to the Andes Mountains, if you haven't, it's a great place. Elevation is crazy, dude. I didn't realize how crazy mountains are until you're like 10,000 feet or like whatever 3,500 meters up.
That's where
Yeah.
the city's that high already.
The one that I visited, Chavin, yeah, but
So,
any of those like big major, ancient sites to check out in Peru, they're all probably 8 to 12,000 feet in elevation. So,
so did you have trouble breathing at all?
I didn't. I mean, I did get winded. I'd walk up steps, or yeah, short hikes. I would get winded, but like
Mm.
regularly, just relaxing or walking around, no, I was fine.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool. I've never been there. But I mean, really, I guess I'm a pretty close flight now, but got to take care of business. So, yeah, let me share my screen. Let me show you guys what we got so far. So, I believe the games, to confirm, everyone can see that? Everyone can see my screen? New casino?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep,
I can.
Yeah, okay, all right. Okay, and this is, so yeah, okay. So the ideal viewing percentage is 80%. So it would appear that we are this, and I have not checked this. If anyone has been following along or checking this site, they know that the thumbnails for the casino games like slots were actually not correct. We've been waiting for our aggregator they had to do a bunch of due diligence and go through all these steps, and then we finalized all that stuff in the last couple of days, and now it would appear that we have all the games. So let's see, slots. Okay, so we don't have all the games. They're slowly coming in, but these are all new, and now they're showing their proper pragmatic. Yeah, they were saying something different before. But I really wanted to show you guys the sports book. This is really cool. Architect. see that. So we got this quick. Let me see if we can get it to do the animation again. Yeah, okay, so it's loading too quickly, but in the case, yeah, okay, yeah, so in the scenario that, it takes a bit of time to load, yeah, it'll have this little message, the spinning coin, but if you guys remember last week, it was all blue. It was like the Beppy theme, and this makes it feel, so yeah, there's something funky going on here that obviously shouldn't be happening. But just the layout overall, there's some small polishing to do on the sportsbook side still. Just like little design elements, like radiuses, so they match the buttons and things. But overall, very, very excited to finally have this product. Me, myself, I will probably save an insane amount of time just with this favorites tab here, because then I don't have to go through and manually search all the games that I like to play. We have not sure so Snoro, just to answer that question, we are not on Twitter, and the reason is because I'm on a MacBook right now, and MacBooks, yeah, I haven't had any luck using OBS with a MacBook. It always slows it down, and then you're streaming to Discord and then streaming to OBS, and I'll try it. Maybe I'll try it next week when I get some time. It's been an event-packed week. I'm extremely tired, and we got a long journey ahead of us. Total 18 hours of flying in the next day, multiple time zones, basically going across the world. And the purpose of this trip is to meet some game makers in person and to develop relationships with them. And there's also some cool game studios that we were told we could tour and check out to see if it's something a company we want to partner with or integrate with. Let's also go over, I have not been able to check in on that. Architecture, have you staked? Hatoki, have you staked? Yume, have you staked? Everyone has staked?
Yep, all 5 staked.
All right, let's go. Architecture, are you staked yet or no?
No, I mean, I just got back a couple days ago, so
okay.
I'm waiting to
800
find good gas pricing. Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck. Well, no, actually, gas has been quite reasonable lately. Just gotta wait till the right time, maybe tonight. Okay, so we got 2.25 million in TVL, pretty solid. 2 million tokens, 814 NFTs. So we're almost have 50% of the NFT supply locked up, and the first period hasn't even begun. Thank as fuck, Billy said, "Yes, sir. Stake and never leaving again. My tokens will never be unstaked." But let's. So V2 we are still on track for the beginning of the month. Everything's lining up, waiting to do these small polishing items, like I just showed you guys. Some thumbnail issues, some navigation stuff that we're just tweaking and polishing up, and then we should be good for next month. And just a lot of stuff happening. A lot of stuff happening in the background that we're not really discussing lately. Just focus on growing the casino. That's the main goal. And yeah, so let's go over some stats. Anyone want to see some weekly stats? Does anyone have a guess? Are we up or down from last week?
Up and away.
Up and to the right. Up 88K. Ha! Snoro, where are you pulling these numbers from, sir? Actually pretty accurate. Oh, you guys are actually both pretty close. I wish we were up to 1 million. Okay, so weekly stats for Friday, April 26th. Volume 1.309 million. New players 114. Total bets 100,570. Total revenue 100K, $100,161. And there's been some community members that have been doing an amazing job helping out, sharing the word, having their friends that are already gambling, telling them about the casino. We've seen a lot of growth, a lot of new unique deposits. We just sent out our first email today to kind of retarget people who have signed up for an account and have not made a first deposit. So we just want to give them a little nudge and remind them that we're here and we still exist. And just judging off of that, our deposits are up like 40% on the day, and it's only 2 o'clock. So very, and like we've talked about in past streams, I mean, we weren't set up to do all the things that all these big time casinos have been doing, like retargeting players, targeting emails, bonuses, promotions. Maverick, I mean, a total amount of deposits. So, for example, on average, we do 10 deposits a day. That's just, we do more than 10 deposits a day. 40% up would be 14 deposits. So just the total number of deposits on the day is up 40% already. So everything's looking good. Everything's looking good. We are on track. Everything's going well. The one thing that we need to do and focus on is kind of the crypto side marketing, and we are aware of that. And like, to be totally honest with everyone, it's very tricky to navigate all this stuff. Like, we just got an offer this week, and this one account wants like 100K. It's like, I can't even wrap my mind around it. And I don't want to misuse our money. I want to make sure we're very thoughtful and careful and concise and like, just making sure that exactly, Sonora. That's my thought and my feeling as well. The token price does not. Yeah, let's. I'm gonna get Billy. You guys have never heard from. Oh, there he is, Billy. Welcome to the stage finally. Can you talk or no?
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you.
Test.
We can hear you.
All right.
Welcome, man. Welcome to the stage.
Can hear the sweet baritone. It's coming through loud and clear.
You used to be a singer, didn't you? You were a singer.
I did. Jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I apologize. I tried to get in here last week and I was in no man's land and I couldn't get on. So I just wanted to get in, say a few words, if you don't mind.
Of course.
Because we've been super active. I think it's important probably that everybody hears from, somebody outside of you a little bit, just so it doesn't seem like an echo chamber.
Of course.
And yeah, man, just like head down all the things that we've been doing. I mean, just even like back office stuff, like, if there's any like professionals on the line, it's like using Slack and Monday and all these things that are going on as a real company in the background, communicating, hourly, minute by minute, or, daily. And the workflow is like is so improved. I don't think it should be quickly like glossed over that we brought on a team member, just lucky, frankly, of the circles that we run in. A friend of mine had been with Meta / Facebook for 5 years, and they're hiring a recruiting department, and was like pretty high up, but we were able to bring him over, and he's like, he found us our chief marketing officer, who I'll talk about in a second. But now we understand that the crypto side needs more marketing efforts. It's not lost on us. But to Nick's point, like $50,000 for a tweet is bullshit. I mean, things are worth what people will pay for them, and that to me is not money well spent. Now, that being said, there is a lot of things that we could do and need to do better. We're aware of that, and it's time to take some more action. The guys have been doing a great job. It's just that, yeah, we need to do more, and that's not lost on us. And we're gonna get after that. But the focus was building the casino, because there's no token, there's nothing else without the business, right? Just like, they had to build Amazon before the price went through the roof. Like, that's just how these things go. And so we didn't want to, do this backwards. And, something that's grossed over $25 million in 6 months, like, that's bananas. Don't, I mean, a company is profitable after, I have an IRL company with a lot of employees. A company is profitable in 4 or 5 months. Things take 2 to 3 years on average. So, like, it's a grind. I know that everybody wants, trust me, I own more than anybody probably. I want the thing to go up into the right, but it's just, things take time. And I appreciate you guys. Let me get on my soapbox here for a minute, but
yeah,
it's everybody's grinding away. The new chief marketing guy is amazing. As Nick mentioned, he's been in the business for, he's been in crypto for, I don't know, 20, 30 years, but he's been in iGaming specifically, in crypto and Gambelton for the last, 10, 15 years?
No, you got it. He was in casino industry since 2001 and crypto 2012.
Okay.
Yeah.
And man, and just having meetings with him and just seeing all the low hanging fruit that we're missing out on, and to see that we're still crushing by not doing those things, is like, man, my eyes pop out of my head. Like, so behind the scenes right now, demoing and now building or integrating with a new CRM and a new player account management, and obviously V2's coming, and like just a small thing that happened today. And Nick's like, hey, deposits are up 40% on the day. Like, that just scratched the surface. I
It's
mean,
literally one email, dude. The
yeah,
first email that we sent out.
obviously we want the token to go through the roof, but frankly, all of you that are NFT holders and are staked, you're going to make money regardless of what that token does. Like,
Yes.
don't let that be lost on you. So, I don't know. I'm super, obviously I'm biased, but I'm super pumped, super bullish. I'm a business owner, so I'm also not naive. Like, I can see what's going on here, and we're fucking crushing. And, it's just going to take some time and patience. There definitely has to be more going on the crypto side. That's the next piece of the puzzle now that we've started to really get the casino locked in, and we're going to take action. And a big shout out to Nick too, man. Like, I know this might seem glamorous, like traveling the world and shit, but as somebody who knows him, nobody wants to be at home more than this guy not doing what he's doing. So we appreciate you, man. Like, it's this is a lot. This is a lot. This is a guy that's uprooted his whole fucking life to build this thing. So let's not take this for granted. So anyway, shout out for you, man, and great stuff.
Thank you, man. Thank you for coming up and sharing that. And just to give you guys, Billy, while you're still up here, you took your company from 2 employees to where are you at now? In how many
40.
years?
45.
40. Okay. 45. Okay. So this is a guy who's done that for his own business, and he's helped get involved in other businesses and help them scale as well. And he's a great friend and a massive value add to everything that we're doing here. I mean, everyone's been helping out a great deal, but we're finally getting these processes and procedures in place to be able to scale as a company. For example, if we didn't have these apps and these communications like Slack, Monday, all these tools to help scale and grow a company in the right way, we're not prepared for a big influx of players. Like, in that scenario, we kind of look like the jerks because we're not ready to handle it. So we're, like Bill said, we're building the foundation to get us to that point to when we're ready to turn on the gas. It's fucking go time, and it will be go time very, very, very soon. And just to add more, like, we started building and to give an update on the 1000X, like, we started talking about that, I mean, 4 or 5 months ago, found a development team to build that, and now we actually just started doing some internal testing yesterday. I mean, of course, it needs a significant amount of polishing, but the trading engine is built and the functionality is built, and that's a huge milestone. And the fact that, coming down to these conferences and seeing what's available, I mean, there's literally every company has a slot machine or it's a crash game. That's all that's down here. There's not one company with 1000X trading software that they're here to pitch and sell and to partner with and to get this software into other casinos. There's not one. So once this product is live and ready and it's available to outsource and license out, it's a massive opportunity. And yeah, that's I'm just very bullish, but Billy is right. I'm the biggest homebody, and I want nothing more than to be home. But I know that this is in the best interest of the project and all of us. And like, there's no place I won't go. Like I fucking hate flying, and Billy knows that too. Like, I absolutely hate flying.
I had to buy him those headphones so he'd get on the goddamn airplane.
Yes, and that's actually true. That is actually true. These showed up on my birthday last year, and I'm forever grateful because they've made flying tolerable. They made it very tolerable. So I will be using these the entire time on the flight here. No, I don't. Richer than rappers, I don't think it's necessary. I mean, I don't. The amount of time that it would take to build something, like, we've been building this for 4 months now. It's not something that you can just spin up very quickly. I mean, there's a lot of complex formulas going on. And ultimately, that's what I'm most excited to use is the 1000X. I mean, I love it. I was on there testing last night. We just got a link to try demoing, and I don't think Billy or anybody else really in the team has even had the chance to try it out. But we're putting a long list of feedback together for the developers, and then we go on to the next step. Thank you, Poppy Chicken. We appreciate that, man. Anybody have any questions? Thank you, Billy, for coming up. We really do appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Thank you for the floor.
Yes, for sure. Does anyone have any questions? Because I have a 3-hour ride to the airport, and then I have to check in for a 15-hour flight. So happy to answer any other questions or anything I didn't touch on. Bastian, is Billy on full time? I mean, oh yeah, 1776 holders. Amazing. There's so much going on that I didn't even get to really acknowledge that. So that's an amazing milestone. And the next milestone will be 17,760 holders. And we will get there. We will get there. Oh, Soulstar. Oh, dude, Soulstar changed. He got rid of his. Wait, dude, you had a DGOD, right? Welcome, man. I'm happy to see that you made the change, man. Very happy and excited. Milestone after milestone. Yeah, and that's we're doing this slow and in control, and that's how we do this thing. Where's the Viking Danish guy? I'm not sure who we're talking about. Anything else to add? Anybody? Billy? Architecture? You may? Chat? Quality over quantity.
No.
Quality over speed. No, you're good. Billy, any closing words?
No, I mean, just as like I'm available full time. Am I actively building the casino, minute by minute? No. I have another business, but I'm I'm pretty much always available.
Yeah, and this is a lot more fun. This is a lot more fun.
I agree.
Marketing of the casino. We just started our first piece today, Maverick. The email stuff. Some measures. Matthew, what do you mean? Welcome, gambling man. CEO or CMO? Can you CMO? Yes. Some measures. What do you mean? Like what we're going to do? What's his plan? His plan is to 100K in revenue fire. His plan is to get more players. That's the plan. And we're going to be using affiliate marketers. We have more conversations with streamers happening. And like we said, we wanted to hire someone who's an expert in casinos. And that's what he is. He also has a background in crypto. However, I don't see him really like doing Twitter stuff exactly. But that's what we're trying to do. Hire the right person for the right job, the expert in that field. And the first and critical part of this whole thing is the professional and the experience in the casino industry. Because without the casino and without the casino growth, I mean, that's the backbone of our ecosystem. So we really need to. That was like the first part, and then now we shift some focus onto the crypto side and Twitter side. You had online casino, outside casino, all online, Mike. All online. Coin flip. Architecture. Can you? I know architecture's been staying on track with this, and I think has some updates.
It should be ready for Wednesday, May 1st. So
Wednesday, May
Yeah.
1st.
we'll have some updates coming out about that, but the actual game that you can bet on with real
In
money,
mainnet with real USA.
Yeah, no more testnet currency. So, yeah, assuming everything's ready to go, which I believe it
go.
is, May
Oh,
1st.
man, I've been waiting so long to coin flip my USA. I can't even tell you. I can't. It might be good or it might be bad for me. I guess we'll see. I would love to do some videos where we're going on there and doing some flips on stream moving forward after it's live and everything's good to go. I mean, yeah, that's also something I want to thank Architecture for, and is doing the stream this week. You going to continue to do so? You said?
Yeah, I'm looking to do that consistently. On like Wednesday mornings. I was telling some of the guys I already do it, so it's like I want to share it.
Exactly. Yeah, I completely agree. It's like something that you're doing, and I think it helps. Like maybe there's some people out there that don't really know how to look at price history or price action, or don't know, any of this stuff. And architecture and I have been studying charts for a long time, and have the knack to be pretty accurate with some calls, just looking at certain data points. Jokaris, I agree, man. Alex Becker needs to wake up and talk about DEDPRZ. I agree. That would be amazing. But we'll get there. We will get there. We will be. It's going to be impossible for us to be ignored. I promise you that. Like we're literally doing everything, and like people are asleep at the wheel. People are asleep at the wheel. But once we get a little further along with the 1000X stuff, we'll probably open up to some community members who like to trade and who want to provide some feedback, and help us, get some of the bugs out, and or if there's any issues or player experience issues that we need to address, we can. Yeah, for real. The foam. I'm so excited. Coin flip, 1000X V2, Beppy. Gonna be team NFTs. What team NFTs? Pato. Can you I mean, will it be more bonus in the future? Like, yes, Poppy Chicken Wing, 100%. And that's like, that comes with what Billy touched on before, is like having these tools. Because it needs to be automated. It's not sustainable to like issue bonuses manually as you're trying to scale. So that's part of like the software integrations that we're doing with all these things, like deposits, promotions, bets, gamification, all that stuff. That's all integrations that need to happen and that are being worked on currently. Put over 4x I initially planned to. Thank you, Maverick. Appreciate you, man. Never feels like I have enough. Pato, dead deployer. What exactly? I mean, they're chilling there right now. I mean, we'll use them if it's going to benefit the project and benefit DEDPRZ in terms of a strategic partner or something like that. But there is no plan to like sell them or anything else really. Like they're just there for now. We haven't really made any decisions about it. Flip some gold today, buy more. Let's go. Any developments for USA and base chain, Maverick? Yes. So there's a few small things that we really need to decide on. It's not as easy as just like, oh, let's put USA on base and then add liquidity. It's more complicated than that. So there's a lot of things to take into consideration about doing it. And we've been having those conversations, and we will continue to have those conversations throughout the weekend, and probably have a good idea, excuse me, for development time by next stream, I would hope. And I would think that we're possibly looking at coming up with a date. Richard the Rapper's not going to stake those DEDPRZ. I mean, I think are we going to stake them and keep the money? No. Do I think it's worth a conversation? Should we stake it to collect the money to add to the bankroll or to use as marketing? I think that's a fair discussion to have, and not really, take anything off the table. But we just don't know. We don't know. It's too early. Ultimately, whatever is in the best interest of DEDPRZ, that's what we will do. And that's all we will ever continue to do. And that's all we should all want to happen, because we're all in this together. We all have an equal stake in this. We all own this thing together, and we just want to make sure that we do the best with all of our resources. But if that's it, if nobody has any other questions, I think I answered everyone's questions. Fuck my Ator bag. Well, dude, Snore, you sell the Ator to USA, then you take the USA and you flip it all, either double or nothing, and then boom. You either win or lose. I guess it could be good or bad. Just put 10th on me in private sales and flip. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Yeah, and like Billy said, nothing. We're all equals. We all have the same opportunity here. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I gotta head out to the airport. What's happening, Mister? For sure, Snora. Anytime, man. Like I said, this is my favorite day of the week. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Love you all, man. Like I said, this is not possible without all you guys. So we're literally just getting started here, and I will try to. Hopefully, I have some more some alpha to share next week. Hopefully, no promises. But thank you, guys. Really appreciate you. Love you all, and we'll see you next week. And you may or may not see me in the chat for a little bit, but we'll be around. All right, peace, guys.
Later,
See ya,
everybody.
Nick.
See you guys.
Later, everybody.
Thank you, guys.